Lynda Carter speaks out how she became the original Wonder Woman. Everyone remembers the spin. That single turn became one of the most recognizable moments in television history. But here's what caught me off guard. It wasn't even in the script. Lynda Carter created it herself. And somehow, that tiny decision tells you almost everything about the woman behind Wonder Woman. Most people think her biggest achievement was wearing the costume. I don't. I think her greatest gift was quietly changing what people believed a heroine could be. Long before she carried a golden lasso, Lynda Carter was just a girl growing up under the Arizona sun. She was born on July 24, 1951, in Phoenix, the youngest of 3 children. Her father, Colby Carter, had a calm, practical personality. Her mother, Juanita, brought warmth, confidence, and a vibrant Mexican heritage that became a huge influence on Lynda's identity. People noticed her beauty early, but beauty wasn't the thing driving her. Music was. Even as a teenager, she wasn't dreaming about comic books or Hollywood movie sets. She wanted to perform. She joined local bands while still in high school and spent weekends singing instead of living what most people would call a normal teenage life. That surprised me. Most actors have stories about school plays or drama clubs. Lynda's story started with microphones and smoky little venues where audiences could be generous one night and completely indifferent the next. Those rooms can humble anyone, but they also teach something you can't learn in a classroom: how to keep going when nobody is applauding. She briefly attended Arizona State University, but college never felt like the destination. The stage did. Winning the university's most talented student title gave her confidence, but not because of the trophy itself. It confirmed something she already suspected. She wasn't meant to follow the safe path, so she left. That sounds risky now, and honestly, it probably felt risky then too. There was no guarantee that music would pay the bills. No promise that Hollywood was waiting. Just hope, and a willingness to bet on herself. For the next several years, she traveled throughout the Southwest and Midwest with musical groups, performing anywhere people would listen. Those weren't glamorous tours. No luxury buses, no sold-out arenas. Just long drives, small stages, and audiences that changed every night. Many talented performers spend years doing exactly that before quietly giving up. Lynda didn't. Then, almost on a whim, life shifted directions. In 1972, she entered the Miss World USA pageant. People sometimes assume beauty pageants were her dream. From everything she shared over the years, they really weren't. It was simply another opportunity, another door, another chance to be seen. She won. And suddenly, people in Los Angeles began paying attention. Modeling jobs appeared. Television producers noticed her. Acting classes followed. It wasn't overnight success. Far from it. She picked up small television roles, appearing in shows like Starsky and Hutch and Nakia. Nothing life-changing. Just enough to learn how cameras worked. Enough to understand that acting wasn't simply looking good. It was about presence. The camera either believed you, or it didn't. Fortunately for Lynda, it did. Then came the audition that changed everything. Actually, it almost didn't. When producers began searching for someone to play Wonder Woman, they weren't just looking for a beautiful actress. That would have been easy. They needed someone audiences would immediately trust. Someone who looked powerful without seeming cold. Someone who could feel larger than life while still feeling approachable. That's a rare combination. Hundreds of women auditioned. Lynda was one of them. And she didn't get the role. At least, not at first. I actually admire this part of her story more than what happened afterward. She didn't walk away thinking she'd failed. She walked away thinking she hadn't shown them everything she could do. That's a very different mindset. Instead of giving up, she went back to work. She studied Diana Prince more carefully. How would this woman walk? How would she smile? How would she hide unbelievable strength beneath an ordinary appearance? That became the real acting challenge. Wonder Woman wasn't pretending to be powerful. She was pretending not to be.